Guys, no one can limit himself when he comes to know that this is going to be his last fare. There have been many criminals in the past who took full advantage of their last requests. Some requests were fulfilled, but some were denied. So today I decided to discuss the last meal requests of those criminals who were very close to their death. I know you guys must be feeling very curious how a criminal could eat anything after knowing about his death. Well, without any delay, I'm going to start today's video. Stay with me till the end. Philip Ray Workman. Philip Ray Workman was indicted in 1982 for a homicide of a cop following a theft on a Wendy's cafe in Memphis, Tennessee, and condemned to death by deadly infusion. You must be thinking that the Workman ordered a meal for himself. You guys are totally wrong. I just ran through his details on Wikipedia and found his friend's words about him. Philip Workman trying to do a good deed and no one would help him. What was that good deed? Guys, he ordered a large vegetarian pizza at his last meal request on his execution day. He requested to donate this pizza to the homeless person in Nashville. However, the jail declined. Numerous others across Tennessee satisfied his desire and carried many pizzas to destitute asylums on his execution day. Nancy Griffith, an American singer, pays tribute to him via songs Not Innocent Enough and Philip Workman Last Meal by Shanghai River. Mario Albert Pruitt, an American serial killer. The last meal request for prisoner Marion Albert Pruitt gets going out with enough food to take care of pillaging armed force. Initially, Pruitt said he was proposing to include another prisoner in his meal who might be executed that very day. He mentioned a Pizza Hut stuffed covering pizza, 4 Burger King Whoppers, an enormous request of French fries, 3 2-liter Pepsi bottles, fried eggplant, fried squash, fried okra, and an entire walnut pie. He needed to ask for grilled duck, but he couldn't fully accept this prison cooking it for him. Ted Bundy. Another notable American serial killer, Ted Bundy, didn't have a strange last dinner demand, yet we figure out you may jump at the chance to know what he requested and what is standard, assuming a detainee decays an extraordinary feast. Bundy was along these lines, given the standard Last Supper, a medium and common steak, eggs over simple, hash earthly colors, toast with margarine and jam, milk and squeeze, while it is not confirmed whether he eats or not. Joseph Mitchell Parsons. Joseph Mitchell Parsons, who also named as Rainbow Warrior, was executed by the province of Utah in 1999, yet not before he ate his mentioned Last Supper of 3 Burger King Whoppers, 2 huge orders of fries, chocolate smoothie, chocolate chip cream, and grape Hubba bubble package. Guys, he also requested to walk under the stars, play basketball, and allow him to watch science fiction movies. Thomas J. Grasso, executed by the Territory of Oklahoma. In 1995, Thomas J. Grasso additionally requested a powerful menu. His last dinner demand included 2 dozen steamed mussels, 2 dozen steamed clams, about 6 grilled extra ribs, a Burger King 2 full cheeseburger, 2 strawberry milkshakes, a large portion of pumpkin pie with whipped cream, and diced strawberries. Grasso likewise requested a 16-ounce container of spaghetti and meatballs, later winning that he requested SpaghettiOs, not simply spaghetti. Adolf Hitler. However, not a last dinner demand, as Hitler was not caught alive. We figured you may get a kick out of his chance to know what a Last Supper was. On April 30, 1945, Adolf Hitler realized that the conflict was lost and his Third Reich was over. Hitler ate a type of pasta, either spaghetti or lasagna, with a light sauce before he and his new spouse Emma Braun took their cyanide pills. Ronnie Lee Gardner. Prisoner Ronnie Lee Gardner's last feast accompanied a Wint Gardner request a steak, lobster tail, fruity dessert with vanilla frozen yogurt, and a 7-Up. Absolutely ordinary, isn't it that so? He also requested a set of 3 Lords of the Rings, which he watched while reviewing Divine Justice more than 48 hours before his execution. Andrew Chanin Myron Sukumaran. The 2 instigators of the famous Bali 9 heroin smugglers were executed in Indonesia in April. Before their passing, Andrew Chanin Myron Sukumaran ate Kentucky Fried Chicken KFC, a famous food in Indonesia. Gary Carl Simmons Jr. Another death row detainee who requested beyond what he could practically eat. Gary Carl Simmons Jr. requested a buffet of 1 Pizza Hut Supreme Deep Dish Pizza with 2 mushrooms, 2 onions, 2 jalapeno peppers, and 2 pepperoni. A second pizza with 3 sorts of cheddar, olives, bell peppers, tomatoes, garlic, and Italian hot dog. 10 8-ounce packs, every one of Parmesan, cheddar, and farm dressing. 10 cups of dressing. 8 ounces of jalapeno nacho cheddar, 4 ounces of cut jalapenos, 2 20-ounce cherry cokes, 2 huge strawberry shakes, 2 pins of strawberry frozen yogurt, and 1 family estimated sack of Doritos nacho cheddar flavor. Now guess the carbohydrate content of the meal: 29,000 calories. Stephen Anderson, executed by the province of California at 49 years of age, Stephen Anderson mentioned his last supper to incorporate 2 barbecued cheddar sandwiches, 68 ounces of curds, a homey corn combination, a cut of peach pie, chocolate chip frozen yogurt, and most bizarre of all, radishes to polish it off. Saddam Hussein. Previous Iraqi President Saddam Hussein was executed by hanging in 2006. There is a reasonable piece of question concerning what Hussein's last feast was. A few sources guarantee it was for the most part Western food like eating burgers and fries, while others say he was offered chicken and shawarma rice just before the execution, yet declined. Lawrence Russell Brewer. By a long shot, the most unusual death row retainee's last feast demand, Lawrence Russell Brewer requested a monstrous aiding of food: 2 Southern-style steaks and cut onions trickling in sauce, a triple meat back bacon cheeseburger with all the fixings, 1 cheddar omelette with chopped hamburger, tomatoes, onions, peppers, and jalapenos, a large bowl of seared okra with ketchup, a kilo of grilled meat, and a large portion of serving a white bread, 3 fajitas with each of the fixings, a pizza for meat lovers from Pizza Hut, 16 ounces of Bluebell vanilla frozen yogurt, a piece of peanut butter fudge with crushed peanuts on top, and 3 raw lagers. However, most jail frameworks probably won't concede such an enormous solicitation. The Texas jail framework did, but now changed. At the point when the food showed up, Brewer wouldn't eat, saying he wasn't ravenous. Weird. Steve Woods. The killer of a new couple. Even after many requests and being supported by a few well-known non-benefits media associations, his last dinner includes 2 pounds of bacon, a huge 4-meat pizza, 4 cinched chicken breasts, 2 beverages, every one of Mountain Dew, Pepsi, root beer, and sweet tea, 2 pints of ice cream, 5 Southern-style steaks and 2 cheeseburgers with bacon fries, and 12 garlic breadsticks with marinara as an afterthought. Dennis Bagwell. Bagwell attacked the Texas home of Ronald Boone, who got back to track down the assortments of his better half, Leona McBee, his little girl Libby Best, and his granddaughters Reba Best and Tassie Boone. As per reports, McBee and Tassie had been beaten and choked, necks broken, and Tassie was assaulted. Libby was shot in the head, and Reba's skull was squashed with a hammer and a metal exercise bar. Ooh, quite dangerous. His last meal was steak, fried chicken, barbecue ribs, fries, onion rings, bacon, 12 fried eggs with onions, cut tomatoes, a serving of mixed greens with ranch and dressing, 2 burgers with all the fixing, peach pie, milk and coffee, and the iced tea with genuine sugar. Ronald Clark O'Brien. He killed his 8-year-old child with cyanide. He passed out 4 other cyanide-bound pixie sticks. However, his helpless child was the main setback. Can you imagine, guys? He murdered his own kid to cash out a life insurance policy. Well, his last meal was T-bone steak, fries, and ketchup, an entire portion corn, sweet peas, lettuce, and tomato salad with eggs and French vinaigrette, iced sugar, pretzels, Boston cream pie, and sandwiches. Robert Dale Conklin. While released early for armed robbery, he killed a man by putting a screwdriver in his ear and confronting it. He then at that point analyzed the body and put select pieces of it down the waste disposal. His last meal was filet mignon enveloped by bacon, deveined shrimps sauteed in garlic butter with lemon, a heated potato, sharp cream, chives, and genuine bacon bits, corn asparagus with hollandaise sauce, French bread alongside butter, goat cheese, melon, fruity dessert with a vanilla bean, ice cream, and tea. As you see, all these were dangerous killers, but look at their choices in the meal. Well, the good thing is that they're gone after fulfilling their desires. Perhaps the costliest meal is possibly that of Lawrence Russell Brewer. I'm sure you liked today's video, then subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and take care.